So I started at World Trust because I wanted to be a full-time advocate for my son. And I realized that not only did I need to be a full-time advocate for him, but that I needed to be a full-time advocate for kids and a full-time advocate for specifically kids of color and supporting the development of a world where they would have everything that they need to succeed. So I've run into situations at his school that have made me dedicate myself to supporting parents and understanding that no matter what kids look like, they're developing the same, and that we need to support them in their development and recognize their behavior as developmental behavior and not related to their race. So if there is an incident on the playground where a child is being told that they smell different because they're black, or another child wants to touch their hair, it's not addressed in the school. It's not addressed by the administration. It's sort of pushed off, and the idea is that kids are just acting like kids, when in reality what needs to happen is that we need to support white kids in having conversations about race in the same way that we support kids of color in having conversations about race, and support them in doing it in a way that feels comfortable and natural, because it is okay to talk about race and it is okay to have those observations. And so what makes me excited about working with parents, what I'm passionate about, is supporting parents in having those conversations so that they can find a way to explore their discomfort with the conversation, because it's this greater social construct that we all fit into, and it's really uncomfortable to look someone in the eyes and have that conversation and address all of the things that are going on inside of you. And so in supporting parents in doing that, it gives them a way to reconcile some of their discomfort so that they're more open to having those conversations with their kids. One of the things that happened most recently is that I was at a Montessori school, and I had a few teachers that were really adamant about being colorblind. And in a 4-hour session, they were able to see by the end of it that they did hold bias, and that it was an unconscious bias, but that they absolutely held bias. And they were able to think about not only how they might work with the kids differently, but also what changes they were willing to make to their curriculum.